quick before we start this video. A lot of you guys have been asking for team shirts. Finally, Autohaus has t-shirts. So it would really help out a lot if you supported the shop, got some merch, some shirts, stickers, support the media work, support me and my dog. Check out that merch store so I don't starve you guys. Sunny California, we're out here with my man Jose. Jose, where you from, dude?
I'm from Mesa, Arizona.
Oh man, so this is like cool for you.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Even more cool. What do we have in front of us?
In front of us we have my R32 GTST sedan. It's a 1989, and it's seen better days, but it gets proper usage.
No, hey, props to you for proper usage, man. No garage queens allowed here.
Yeah, no.
So tell us more about this. It's a sedan, but dude, the biggest thing, well, literally the biggest thing. Let's check out these flares in the wing back here.
Yeah, let's check it out. So a couple of years ago, I was hooning in a parking lot and I hit a fence. So the rear quarter panel got a little crumpled in there. So my fix was to just take some coupe over fenders, lay them on there, throw some paint on it.
I feel like this is a very JDM thing, over fenders so the doors don't work anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I saw someone else do it and I was like, hey, that doesn't look too bad. I'll give it a shot.
And then what wing do you have on the back here?
This is our Origin Lab GT wing.
Oh, nice. What's off about these taillights?
So coupe taillights, coupe rear bumper. Obviously it doesn't line up perfect because the coupe trunk or the sedan trunk is a little bit different. But I kind of rounded out the cut. When I hit that fence a couple of years ago, I decided, well, since it's not gonna look the same, I might as well do the coupe taillights. I like them better than the sedan. That's just my personal opinion. A lot of people like the sedan, but my sedan taillights that I had on there had the East Bear taillight covers to make it look like the coupe taillights. So I was like, well, I was already halfway there. Might as well go all the way.
They look good, man. The reason we didn't notice this is because they fit in so well.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So actually my inspiration for it was partly a while back. Narita Dogfight had published a 32 sedan. Theirs was white. It had a GT wing. It had the same thing, coupe taillights, the coupe rear bumper. It didn't have coupe rear overs, but it had like coupe side skirts with that rear spat piece. It's like this guy, but they had it mounted on the rear door, and it looks super cool. I always like that aggressive look that the coupe rear end has. It's one of the most notable cars in the world. You know, you see those taillights, you know what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, can we take a look under the hood?
Yeah.
What hood is this?
This is, I have no idea. I just know it's fiberglass. I got it with the car, so I was never able to like find an exact model on it.
Yeah, that's cool because I just noticed it's got like the Nismo gurney on it.
I actually put this on here.
Oh.
Yeah, I found this from a local guy, an OfferUp, and bought it right off him.
No, dude, that's great because I mean, like all this is functional. We all know like RBs run super hot.
Yeah.
So like totally getting rid of the radiant heat out of there, keeping the cooling system cool.
Yeah.
I'm talking too much. Let's check out what's under the hood.
Under the hood. Yep. Nothing much to look at. RB20. It's got some custom pipes made. Ready radiator. Ready Type S blow-off valve. GTR strut bar. And that's pretty much it. RB25 turbo in there.
Nice. And then you said it's a RB25 transmission too, right?
Yeah, RB25 transmission, always kicking, twin disc clutch, one-piece drive shaft. That's kind of it.
What's the benefit from going to the RB20 versus the RB25 trans?
It's a little bit beefier. It can take more of a beating for sure. I've had this car for 8 years now. A lot of hooning, a lot of clutch kicking, a lot of road trips, a lot of driving. This car has been in Canada, the US, Mexico, and of course Japan, but it's been all over the place.
So you drove here from Arizona?
I drove here from Arizona
last
night. Got here right as the gates were opening.
You mean this morning, right? Didn't you leave in the morning?
yeah. Left 1 in the morning. Got here at 7:30.
Oh man, this is a real trooper right here.
Arizona heat. Well, I used to daily it for like the first probably 4 years I owned it, maybe 5 years.
Oh, you still have Hikis on this car.
So that part is there, but the rear is eliminated. So
what Hikis kit did you go with?
The guy I bought it from in Canada had the Hikis Delete bar already, or the parts. It's like EMS, but it's like a knockoff. EMS is not like the EMS that we know.
Okay.
It was like some Canadian like knockoff version.
Oh, interesting.
But it works, and
that's the first I heard. What is CDM, Canadian Domestic Market?
as long as it works.
It's good to know like what parts off of the coupes or the GTRs are compatible on the sedans, because I feel like that's what's next, right? Is like once the because these are getting so much easier to import, like the sedans and like all the models that are under the GTR are going to be like what's hot next, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and me and you both have sedans. We want to know like, does the GTR part gonna bolt on, right? So yeah, it's great to find out. You know, this is a 32 strut bar from a GTR.
Yep. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many parts transfer over from the RB26 to the 20. It's crazy. Yeah. This is a 20.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is your intercooler setup is all custom?
Kind of, yeah. So this is
Kind of. It's totally custom.
right, yeah. Yeah, I had one of my buddies make me that pipe. This is like a bunch of sections together. The intercooler core is an old APS brand. It was rated for like 700 horsepower.
Nice.
It came off like an Evo 8. I've had that thing for like since 2009. So
and you've had this, sorry, I totally missed it. You've had this car for a long time.
I've had this car since 2014. So yeah, 8 years.
You know, correct me if I'm wrong. I think if you have a Y plate, this is a real Y plate.
There's a real Y plate.
So like the owner owned this for a long time. If there's only 3 numbers on the Y plate.
Yeah. So the owner, there were his original plates from when he bought his S30Z when it first came out.
No way.
Yeah, and he hung on to the plates. I ended up meeting him at a Cars and Coffee, and he sold me the plates for $50.
Oh my God. In California, we treasure the California black plates, like the original ones from the 50s and 60s.
Right.
But yeah, dude, this is wild for people that don't know. A Y plate with only 3 digits on it.
Yeah. So in Arizona, we treasure our not like super old ones, but there is these in the late 80s, 90s. They used to have these like red plates, and that's what I have on my car, because when I was a kid, we used to have like a Chevy Blazer or something. We sold it. I kept the plate. I don't know, like 4 years ago, I found it in a box, and it was available to use, so I just swapped over to it. It's funny because the plate says Crazy 240, and that was not like meant at all. Like that just happened out of just by chance.
That's wild. By fate, you deserve that plate.
Right. Right.
Have you dynoed this car?
I dynoed it a long time ago, and it was like before some of the other little upgrades. It was at 219 at the wheels, the rear wheels, with like not really touching the ECU. So I have stock ECU. I have SAFC2 on there, but we all know how much that really does, which is like really nothing.
It's fun to look at.
Yeah. I have an AEM wideband kit that's ready to be installed. But I also have a big turbo setup that I'm working on.
It's nice, man. So besides the big turbo, I assume standalone's next?
Standalone, sort of. I'm gonna give this tune a try and see how that goes.
Awesome.